So for me, I would like to talk about our security network for our project. To our security side, we plan to use the IAM Analyze and the CrowdStrike as our security solution. Firstly, IAM Analyze can try to detect any misconfiguration or the overpermission for the service, such as the misconfiguration of the XC package and the external connection with other accounts. We can go to the IAM and then choose the Asset Analyze tab. And finally, we can choose the Create Analyze option. And here I have already created an Asset Analyze. In the Finding tab, we will try to list all the misconfigurations. Firstly, the first one is about the secret. That means there is an external connection. Now we can see there is an external connection with other accounts. What we can do is try to go to the resource. And now we can go to the edit permission. Try to delete the external connection. And then save it. Now when we try to rescan it, it will tell us the result. That means we have already deleted one of the misconfigurations. And the second misconfiguration, such as the XC packet. Then we can go to the result. So it will remind us that this XC packet is public status. It will allow anyone to access it. Now we can go to the permission and then try to edit it. So we must try to block all the public access and then save it. However, this is not enough. We also try to edit the policy. Try to edit the effort to deny. And then save it. Now when we go back, try to scan it. It will take some time for scanning for the status. But in theory, when we try to delete the misconfiguration and scan it, it will show us that we have already deleted some misconfigurations. And the next security solution is about the CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is a logging function in the AWS. It will try to record everything, such as the behavior, the create function, and the login type. It is very helpful for the digital forensics. Try to investigate any misconfigurations for IT security team. So we can go to the CrowdStrike and then go to the Create Trade. Then we can try to click on the management. Then we can choose the Create New XC bucket option. Now click on the next step. In here, we must choose the management event and the inside event. And choose the API call and API error. This will try to record all the things. Now when we choose the Create option, there are two CrowdStrike events. So if we want to see any event, then we can go to the CrowdStrike and choose one of them. And we can go to the event history. Event history will try to record everything for the behavior, such as the create user. It will try to record which AWS key is used and the source IP address. At the bottom of this here, it will try to record every detail, such as the value and the when then is the behavior for which user and which account to try to create it. Therefore, it is very helpful for investigators to record everything and then try to analyze what the attackers try to use for the compromised access key, and very useful for check anything.
Hello everyone, my name is Yongshu Mo and my student ID is 1436252. Here is IAM hierarchy. IAM is Identified and Access Management. It is a security solution that enables administrators to exercise control over the authorization of individuals to access designated resources. Now we can see the top level is AWS account IAM root user. This represents the top-level account holder who has complete control over the AWS account and all its resources. The second level is IAM admin group. The IAM admin group is composed of users who have administrative privileges over IAM resources. They can create, manage, and delete users, groups, and policies. Other groups are third-levels, each with its own specific permissions and roles. For example, security group got the security users. Here is the AWS IAM dashboard. For policies, they define as a set of permissions that describe actions that are allowed or denied. They can attach directly to users, groups, of roles. And for groups, right now we have four groups. They serve as a set of IAM user and granting them consistent permissions of access levels. For users, IAM users are entities that can interact with AWS resources. And for roles, they are used to delegate permissions without needing permission credentials. They are commonly employed when AWS service need to act on your behalf or for granting cross-account access. And then now I'm going to show how we create a user. And for example, I'm going to create a admin user because all other groups have one user right now. The name is admin user. The next, we're gonna join to the admin group and create a user. We go to the users, and right now you can see we have one admin user. And we're going to, and we're gonna set up the security credentials. We're gonna enable the console access. The customer password, we're gonna create a password. Apply, and close it. And also we're gonna add a MFA for this account. Let's see. Yep. I use the third party application. Right now, we already set up the security credentials and we can use it to log in as admin user. Let's see this. The username is admin user. The password, sign in. Now it's asking for MFA code. And the code is 33482. Here we go. Right now we are logging as an admin user. And let's we go to the IAM. Okay, groups. It is admin group. The permissions. It is all about administrators' permissions. This is the end.
Hi everyone, and now I will talk about the S3 part. And first, let's introduce some knowledge points about S3. S3 is an online network storage service Amazon provides. Using its Amazon Web Service system, its key feature are its ability to provide industry scalability and data availability and security and performance. And the main reason is that it doesn't require high cost to save and manage, and the operation is relative simple and requires little technical knowledge. S3 excellent lies is in its flexible processing and comprehensive data management, and it elaborates on both of these points on the next page. Of course, we can choose S3 as the first choice for storage function because it can guarantee more efficient and secure data storage processing. And this page is the primary purpose here is to explain the main feature and the reason for our choice. And the first point is storage management, and S3 versioning helps you save, retrieve, and restore every versions of an object stored in Amazon S3. It allows you to recover an unexpected user action and applications failures. It also has storage monitoring function to protect the security integrity of data in real time. Can also be adjusted and saved according to different data types. And the second point is access rights. Is just by default all Amazon S3 resources are private. Only the creator who have set the appropriate permission can change their license. And the third point is data processing. And using S3 object Lambda, you can either code to S3 GET, HEAD, and LIST to request to modify to and process as is returned to your applications. In by the way, just mean you can either it can either help you to process your data in a good way and more easy way to help you to to divide your data and help you to protect the data. And now let's go to the this website. And this website is Amazon S3 website. It's also uh, so I will show you how to create a new bucket and how to store the new data you need. And now we need to create a new bucket and a new name, and it's just there very long, and this oh yeah very long, and this is the new one, and just this one just mean uh, you want to to show who just one who can see your data just is ownership is the mean like that. And the encryption, you have three different types of encryption, and you can choose whatever you like, follow your requirements. And now just click the create bucket. And now you can see I already created one. And how to add the data in the new buckets. And now I will show you. And say upload. And then you should add the files. And I will choose I will choose this new one. And now you can see I already put a one and just click upload to to confirm this. And then now you can see upload success, and it also means I already upload my things, my data in this. And now you can back here, and there you see it's already here. And if I want to remove this, how to do this? Just delete and then say permanently delete, and then and you can delete successful. And that's the very simple operations.
Hi, I'm Zijun Jia, and in this part, I will introduce the EC2 security in the cloud platform. In AWS, EC2 offers a cloud service that provides scalable computing power to users. They can run virtual servers in the cloud. As pivotal competence of the cloud platform, ensuring the security of EC2 instance is of paramount importance. AWS often serves service to enhance the security of EC2. And in my part, I put the 4 functions to enhance the security. The first one is the security group. The next one is the key pairs. The third one is EBS encryption. And last one is virtual private cloud. And in security group, we can just think the security group as a virtual firewall of EC2. And they detect with incoming and outgoing data in this platform. And next one is the key pair. And EC2 can use the key pair to increase and decrease login information. Because the pair key is required to log in, it is nearly impossible of our unorganized user to access the instance without this key. And in EBS encryption, we use the AWS key management service. We can add the extra layer of security to protect data and rest in transit between instance and VLAN by using key from AWS key management service to handle encryption. And the last one is VPC, the virtual private cloud. The VPC provides location isolation of the AWS cloud, where we can operate resources in the network environment, such as the network segmentation, simplify network access control list, and using VPN and private link. And then I will show how to create it in the platform, in the cloud platform. The first one is a security group. And in this page, we just click the create security group and put the name. And in this part, we added the row, and we choose allow the data from use TCP. So type is TCP and port is AT. And the outboard rules is the same, so the port is AT. And then we created the security group. We should put the IP. We just choose all IPv6, all the data from IPv6. And this is the security group information. And we just created this one. Next is the key pair, and we just create the key pair, type the name, test 5. I use the RSA, and the PPK is used with PuTTY, we just choose it. And we can see this test 5 file is downloaded in my desktop. And this we can use this key pair to log in. And that is the customer management key, the key management service. Also create the key. I'll just use this. And test. In this part, the key admin just choose all user because it's for this demo. And key user also is all user. Let's finish. Let's create the management key. The last one is the VPC. In this part, we can see we can create the NAT gateway and the subnet, the root table like this in the virtual network layers controller. So that's all my part.